Hello everyone, it's Alicia and welcome back into my kitchen. I'm going to my mom's house for a party tomorrow, and so with that I'll be bringing the dessert, and I'm going to be making and bringing something that I've become famous for in my family, which is pineapple upside down cake. It always gets rave reviews, and the best part is it's made with boxed ingredients, so if you need to take something to a party or make something and you either don't have the time to make something from scratch, or you feel like, well, I like to bake but I don't feel like I can make stuff from scratch, I don't feel like I have the skills or the patience or what have you, this is a foolproof delicious recipe. And so with that, I will bring you along and show you how to make it. Let's get started. Here, as you can see, I have my pan all prepared. This is going to be what will be the top of the cake, and that's why it's called pineapple upside down cake. You bake the cake upside down in the pan and then flip it. And so what I did is I took a stick of butter, which is half a cup of butter or 4 ounces of butter, and I melted it. And I took 1 cup of packed brown sugar, which would be about 8 ounces, and I sprinkled it on top of the melted butter. And then I took a can of pineapple rings, a 20-ounce can, and I put the rings on top of the butter and sugar, and then I decorated it with maraschino cherries. I always put 1 cherry in the middle of each ring and then just put a couple cherries around where the topping looks a little bit bare, but you can arrange the cherries however you like. And over here, if we come over here, this is the batter for the cake. It consists of a box of pineapple supreme cake mix. Now this cake mix can be difficult to find. It's not always available in stores, and so if you can't find it, I will leave the recipe in the description below, and also within that recipe I will give you a little tip for what to do if you can't find this specific cake mix. For this time I was lucky enough to find it, so there's this cake mix, and also a box of Jello pudding mix, vanilla pudding mix, a large box, the biggest one that they have at the store. I think this one was about 5 ounces, 5.5 ounces, something like that. But the batter has those 2 ingredients, as well as the typical things that you would find in a boxed cake batter recipe. So some oil, water, a couple of eggs. What you do now is you will take the cake mix once it's all mixed up and pour it on top of the lovely little topping of pineapple and brown sugar and cherries, and you will bake it in an oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 180 degrees Celsius, for 40 minutes, or until a knife or toothpick inserted into the middle of the cake comes out clean. And so with that, that's exactly what I'll do, and I will be back once the cake is all baked. And this is the cake just out of the oven. This is the cake still upside down, of course, and now I'm going to let it cool for about 1.5 hours to 2 hours, just until it's slightly warm, and then it will be flipped onto the cookie sheet that I'm going to bring it to my mom's house on. And so with the magic of video editing, the cake will be cool and flipped right now. Here it is, guys, the beautiful pineapple upside down cake, now sitting right side up on a cookie sheet. And as you can see, we lost a little bit of the corners, but that's okay. That happens a lot with cakes that you have to flip upside down. Sometimes little bits get stuck, but I always think the desserts that turn out not looking completely professional and like a machine made them, they always turn out the most delicious. So as you can see, here is our lovely, gorgeous pineapple upside down cake with the pineapple rings and cherries and this wonderfully sweet brown sugar butter topping on top. That is my recipe for pineapple upside down cake. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to share it with your friends and family, and the recipe will be in the description below, as well as the links to where you can follow me on all my socials. And please also subscribe if you would like to see more recipes and writing videos and just whatever else I post. Thank you for watching, and blessed be. Bye!